In the late 1970s, the Cold War skies thundered with competition. America had unleashed the F-15 Eagle. The Soviets were perfecting the Su-27. And France, proud, independent, and defiant, sought a rival to them both. From the heart of Dassault Aviation, a legend began to take shape. It wasn't just another fighter jet. It was an ambition to prove that French engineering could rule the heavens. They called it the Dassault Mirage 4000, a super fighter so advanced, so powerful, that it frightened even its own creators. This is its story of dreams, defiance, and destiny, born in a world on the edge of nuclear tension. A story of a ghost aircraft that never got its war, but changed military technology forever.
France, 1975. Dassault engineers sketch an aircraft that defied all political caution. A twin-engine delta-wing beast capable of Mach 2.2. It wasn't commissioned. It wasn't funded. It was a private gamble, Marcel Dassault's personal crusade to make France a superpower of the skies. The Mirage 4000 was not a defense contract. It was a statement. To the world's military elite, it whispered, "France doesn't follow, France leads." 2 engines, digital fly-by-wire, massive payload capacity. It was the most advanced war weapon France had ever built, decades ahead of its time.
March 9th, 1979. At Istres Air Base, the sky waited. The world didn't yet know what was about to rise from French soil. As the engines roared to life, the Mirage 4000 leapt into the air. Smooth, stable, flawless. Pilots described it as a bird that needed no learning curve. Faster than sound, agile as a hawk, the aircraft stunned observers. It wasn't just flying, it was challenging gravity itself. The test was a triumph, and yet, beneath the applause, silence lingered. Because success didn't guarantee survival.
Across the Atlantic, the F-15 Eagle was rewriting air superiority. In the East, the Soviet Su-27 promised unmatched agility. The Mirage 4000 was France's bold answer. Faster than both, lighter on its wings, built to dominate airspace. In simulations, it crushed everything thrown against it. But superpowers had economies of scale, and France was alone. What Dassault built was not just a plane, it was a declaration of sovereignty.
2 Snecma M53 P2 engines thundered with unmatched thrust. The Mirage 4000 could carry 9 tons of weapons, including nuclear payloads. From beyond visual range missiles to precision-guided bombs, it could strike deep, fast, and vanish before radar found it. It was a futuristic war machine, merging speed, stealth, and elegance. But perfection comes at a price, and that price was too high for its time.
The French Air Force was split. Some saw the Mirage 4000 as the future, a national symbol of power. Others called it an expensive dream, preferring the smaller Mirage 2000. Budget, politics, and pride collided. In an era of economic strain, the Mirage 4000 became too costly to justify, too ambitious to sustain. And so the government turned away, leaving Dassault's masterpiece alone in the hangar.
No buyers came. Not Saudi Arabia, not the allies France had hoped for. The world admired it, but no one would fund it. It became a legend without a battlefield, a ghost in military history. And yet every test flight proved one truth: the Mirage 4000 was flawless. Inside its frame lay the seeds of the future. Digital flight control, composite materials, modular avionics, technologies decades ahead of their time. Though it would never enter combat, it became the genetic ancestor of the Rafale, Europe's crown jewel of modern warfare. Every circuit, every curve, every algorithm, born from the Mirage 4000's DNA. Across the world, defense giants expanded. America's Lockheed Martin, Russia's Sukhoi, vast empires of military production. France stood small but proud, crafting art where others built machines. The Mirage 4000 was proof that ingenuity could rival industry, a symbol of human craftsmanship against mass production.
For years, it flew quietly, without recognition. Test after test, it broke limits, collected data, inspired engineers. Though never armed in battle, it became a living laboratory for future warfighters. Through Mirage 4000, France prepared for a new era where fighter jets and drones would merge and machines would think. Had the Mirage 4000 entered service, history might have changed. Imagine it dogfighting with MiGs over Europe, escorting bombers, defending the Mediterranean. Its agility and radar power could have shifted alliances, altered strategies. But wars are won by budgets, not dreams. The skies would never see this duel. In the 1980s, France turned its defense priorities inward. The Mirage 4000 was shelved, not for failure, but for being too perfect. Its price tag frightened politicians more than enemy radars. Innovation had collided with bureaucracy, and innovation lost. In 1987, its engines went silent. The Mirage 4000 made its final landing, not on a battlefield, but in history's memory. It was placed at Le Bourget Museum, Paris. Wings wide, canopy open, a frozen dream. But legends don't die, they wait. Today, when the Rafale soars across combat zones, it carries the Mirage 4000 soul. The Delta Wing, the canard layout, the digital core. In every modern fighter jet France builds, this ghost lives on. The Mirage 4000 wasn't a failure. It was a prototype of the future. The Mirage 4000 teaches one lesson, that greatness often arrives before the world is ready. In military technology, timing is as crucial as innovation. It wasn't the market that failed the Mirage. It was imagination that feared its cost. And in every abandoned hangar lies a reminder,
Progress always begins with a risk.
Though the Mirage 4000 never joined combat operations, its legacy redefined European defense systems. It proved that a nation of vision could rival global military power. From radar stealth to fly-by-wire control, it was the bridge between analog warfare and digital dominance.
Every generation forgets some heroes, but among fighter jets, pilots still whisper the name Mirage 4000, the one that never fell because it never had to fight. It remains a symbol of pure engineering, war's artistry at its most human.
Listen closely. When a Rafale takes off, that thunder carries echoes from 1979. Each jet engine, each turn in the clouds, still honors the forgotten Falcon. The Mirage 4000 didn't fail. It flew beyond its time.
In an age of drones and AI war machines, engineers revisit the Mirage 4000's data. Its blueprints inspire next-generation stealth fighters, and maybe, one day, a rebirth. Because legends never vanish, they transform.
In the end, not every war hero carries scars. Some leave behind silence and inspiration. The Dassault Mirage 4000 was one of them. Too advanced, too perfect, too soon. A marvel of military technology that never needed to fight, to prove it had already won. Because the sky remembers.